My name is Thiago Pinto. I'm the head men's soccer coach at Bethel University, and I've been here for 16 years as a head coach. At a smaller scale, it can shift in terms of goal for the season, but over almost 20 years coaching here, it hasn't changed. It's to build a championship team that glorifies God through excellence in how we play the game, serve one another in our community, embrace diversity, and celebrate life.
You know, everybody thinks like, oh, successful is like, oh, you won the national champion, or you won this, or you won that. But for us, how you build relationship with God from how you started when you came here, how you live here. Also, how you build relationships here in the team. You know, I'm probably my best friends are from my teammates. I think that's more successful than just winning a championship.
So yeah, I was looking to play soccer, but I wanted something that was more than just, you know, a good soccer team. I wanted something that was about the whole person, the whole individual. And just, you know, from my conversations with Coach Thiago, I know that that's what he was looking for. He wasn't looking for just good soccer players, but he was looking for good men.
Thiago has always instilled that into us, giving us the core values he lived by and the way he wants to incorporate, you know, having that faith and strong belief into our game. When we went to Mexico, this is where that core value came into play.
We've taken a lot of trips over the years, and it's served as a great way not only to make an impact through the game, but to equip young men to step into their calling in Christ.
As a soccer team, we went to Mexico during our preseason. The goal while we were there was to serve. So while we kind of went in as a team, we actually lived at the orphanage. We stayed overnight, 2 nights, and we just hung out with the kids. There was like a cement field area. We played some soccer, we played basketball, volleyball.
We would do like penalties, like contests, and like who could score and stuff like that. They would just have fun with that and dribbling with them, and we would like do some small side games.
We stayed actually in the orphanage, you know, and that was a surreal experience for me as I get to live and see how those kids live day by day. And the experience was, you can't even imagine what the experience was like. It was full of love. And these kids have like bare minimum and they have so much love.
But every single kid had the joy in them, and that was contagious and that we took from there.
Some of these players, they never seen something like that. They always have running water, they always have food on the table. You know, when we were in the orphanage, we had some bathrooms that were not working. I think some players realize how blessed we are, how blessed they have been all their lives. Being a team, I think that can bring us together.
We went from living in an orphanage for a couple days to going to a hotel and seeing how life is different. It's not even like 30 minutes away. But how life is in the orphanage and 30 minutes away, how life is so different for these people in Mexico, you know? And it's worldwide, it's not only in Mexico, we know that. And that's what we always trying to remember.
The Summit Church camp, they put us players as coaches. And so for the children that were there in camp. And you had people that had never played soccer before, and you had people that played soccer for their entire life.
We had a group of kids, we had to walk around and show them the exercising and walk them through the drills and stuff like that.
My group was kind of responsible for set pieces, and so like we worked on throw-ins and corner kicks and penalty kicks, and they were smiling and running around, and that's kind of what the goal was. It was cool just, you know, kind of comparing the two experiences of, you know, going to Mexico and serving kids at the orphanage versus, you know, serving kids in our own community, and just seeing the joy that both groups have and be able to serve them both, and just how soccer can be a tool to do that.
I would say that the orphanage touched us in a way and opened our perspective to then, when coming to Summit, have a perspective better prepared to help these kids out. Even though they were different than the orphanage, we still saw something that was similar to them, in that they are children and they are growing, right? Certainly a joy in the orphanage kids that was just out of the roof. Where is it coming from? We knew that it was coming from God, right? From something that we cannot see. The orphanage prepared us to better coach, not only soccer coach, right? Life coach in general for the kids at Summit.
In every aspect, you know, the experience that you have, should always leave an impact on you so you can take it to a different place. What was the purpose if we can't take what we learned in Mexico to try to help others or, incorporate that into our daily lives? And I feel like it's very important that taking a Mexico trip and what it gave to me, I keep on shining light to others. I feel like Mexico has been a turning stone for me, and in every aspect I try to replicate what I did, but I try to be a better person, a better version of myself every day, so trying to help others. That's what Mexico trip wants me to bring out. It speaks to me in that type of way. So I just trying to, whatever I do, if I work, if I keep on playing professional, I just want that to be a part of me wherever I go and whatever I choose to do.
Yes, we want to win. Of course, we love to win. But at the end of the day, it's just a game. It's just a game. Some of these guys, they're gonna be done. They're not gonna play soccer anymore. Some of these guys, probably 3-4 more years. Just seeing how they get out in a relation with God, they get a relation with people, with students, with teammates. They get a degree. I think that's more successful.